Hey guys, you can call me Glitchbite and welcome back to Five Nights at Freddy's Sister Location Custom Night. We went over the issues of recording this last time, and we also got Angry Ballet, Freddy & Co. in Funtime Frenzy completed. So now, we're gonna move on to Doll's Attack. I know that it says I've already done it, because I have done it, but that video was... It never got to see the light of day, and I cannot find it. So we're gonna go into Doll's Attack, and we got two new characters to deal with this time. Bidybab, who will always be in the upper vent up there, and you can actually listen for audio cues to know where she is in the vent. And then there's Electrobab, which, just like the mini arena, will show up in cameras and drain stuff. However, the Electrobab can show up in two different cameras, and the Electrobab drains power instead of oxygen. So the Electrobab is an issue that needs to be dealt with swiftly. Right. Okay. That's not the audio cue I need to listen for. Okay. Yeah, you can figure out the you can figure out Bidybab with audio cues rather. And I am very, very sloppy with this. Yeah. Mini Arena and Electrobab are usually like one after the other. Okay. I'm not doing too bad. Yeah. I'm not a fan of how loud the mini arenas are when they giggle. Because Bidybab is kinda quiet. Yeah. Bidybab's cycle is, I don't want to play hide and seek, I'm going to find a way inside, and then a very low, like, thump noise. And that thump is danger. That thump means she is right on the other end of the vent, and that's when you need to close the vent door. It's a 3-cycle thing. And that cycle too, that I'm gonna find a way inside. Oh. Okay. I am not sure what killed me there. It might have been Bidybab, and I didn't hear the little final thump. But, yeah. So, okay. The jump scares in this are a bit weird sometimes. Hi.
I'm going to find a way inside.
Yeah, the first time I played this, my computer was having a lot of issues with it, and then my computer had a lot of issues with itself.
I'm going to find a way inside.
But, okay. And that was the issue that I was trying to address. So the game hasn't been much more stable since my computer went in to get fixed. Sometimes, a lot of times, it will just crash in the middle of one of these custom nights. And, like, you saw firsthand that, like, sometimes the jump scares will just not work at various frames. Like, they'll cut out too early. But, yeah. This is bad. Because my computer just straight up stopped working, like, while I was in the process of, like, recording and editing this last time. So I was thinking maybe the poor performance from this game was an issue with my computer. I think it's just an issue with the game. And if so, I'm not sure if I can do this. Okay. I'm gonna keep trying. Gonna try to give you what you want. But I'm not sure if I'm going to succeed anymore. Because if the game just closes when I'm trying to play it, that's not really something I can record. Hey guys. You are watching a man suffer. I love this. I really do. I just wish it actually wanted to cooperate with me. First, the game itself was closing every time I wanted to record, which I couldn't even record very frequently because of all the other stuff going on at that point. So whenever I would record, it would just close before I could do anything. And then my computer went under, and I had to send it to get fixed. Then I got the computer back, and I thought I could finally rest easy and have fun. And I could do some Angry Ballet, and some Freddy and Company, and some Funtime Frenzy. And Doll's Attack won't let me do anything. Okay. I really don't want to do this, but I think I'm just gonna have to not do any more videos on this. I wanted to. I really wanted to. This is an incredible concept, and when it works, it's fun. But it doesn't want to work with me, and I don't want to put myself through these mental gymnastics. So, let me just give you a run-through of every challenge and how confident I am in my ability to actually beat them on very hard mode, if it would let me, without closing the game. Doll's Attack. I have beaten this before. Not on camera, but I've beaten it. Girls' Night. This one was really tough, because Mini Arena 2, only AI level 5, but when they show up, they never go away. And Bonnet is AI level 20, and you need to click on Bonnet's nose specifically to get her to go away. So if you cannot see your cursor, it's really hard to catch Bonnet if you don't get her immediately, because I'm not sure if you noticed, like, while watching me play, but the cursor doesn't go across the whole screen when you're actually in the night. It stays locked to the center on the x-axis until the camera cannot scroll any further. So, like, if you're trying to go over here to the left, it just will not actually move the cursor itself until you hit the farthest left edge, and then it unlocks the cursor from the x-axis and lets it go. So it's really hard to catch Bonnet if you cannot see your cursor. And I struggled a lot when I was trying to do this in the videos that never got to see the light of day, hence why I never beat this one. Weirdos, this is pretty easy. The Electrobabs are honestly very manageable, like when they're at the same AI as the mini-arenas. Because at the same AI as the mini-arenas, the Electrobabs in the mini-arenas will always attack simultaneously, so the Electrobab power doesn't actually affect much. And then Yendo is pretty easy and a little bit pretty easy. I feel confident with this one. Top Shelf, this is a bit hectic. Ballora and Funtime Freddy might trip me up. But again, Yendo, pretty easy. Bonnet's easy if there's no mini-arenas. And Funtime Foxy is manageable. This one feels tough, but it does feel like something I can do. Bottom Shelf, this is definitely doable, because Bidybab is the only one that can actually kill you. Like, if Bonnet was in here, Bottom Shelf would be a lot worse. But again, Electrobab, Mini-Arena, pretty manageable. They're a bit desynced. The Electrobabs are a bit more frequent, but still would be pretty manageable. Lolbit, that's fine. Mini-Arenas do nothing, because I don't really have to see the screen, except for maybe Lolbit, but I could see through the corners, then type on the keyboard. Cupcake Challenge. Again, this is another tough one, but it feels like something I could do, because the Mini-Arena 2 aren't there. So Bonnet's significantly easier to deal with. Yendo isn't even here, which makes Bonnet even easier to deal with, because sometimes you have to like flip the camera back up to get rid of Yendo. This makes Bonnet too easy, and Funtime Freddy, Funtime Foxy, and Ballora are all pretty active, but none of them are too bad. It feels like I can pretty confidently juggle them a bit. And then Golden Freddy, I have no confidence in my ability to do this. That's been a thing from the start, is I'm not confident in my ability to beat an all 20 mode for any Five Nights at Freddy's, let alone this game. Because, like, you've seen how Bonnet and the mini-arenas are a pain on their own. But then, there's 3 different things that you have to listen for all at once. It's very easy to get mixed up. You have to go to the camera a lot, which means there's a lot of opportunity for Yendo. Like that. This feels like hell, and I don't think I could do it. And I'm not gonna do anything else for my own sanity. I really wanted to give you some good content, but it's just not gonna happen. My computer will not let me, so watch someone else. There's plenty of Five Nights at Freddy's YouTubers. This game just came out. It is all over YouTube. I'm sure you've already seen people play it at this point because of how late I am to the party. But God, this is hell, and I hope you understand that I can't keep providing custom night for you. So, my name has been Glitchbite. This has been Five Nights at Freddy's Sister Location Custom Night. And I'll see you at whatever the next stop may be. Goodbye.